Welcome back to the wonderful world of crypto. My name is James Rule XRP, and I'm going to make you a quick video today. It is Wednesday. It is cold in Texas, but I tell you what, we're going to look at all the money in the world. We're going to look at the crypto market back in 2020. We're going to compare it to today. We're also going to look at the richest cryptocurrency holders in the world and how much they are worth, and we're going to get excited. And we're going to do the right thing. So follow me on X at RuleXRP, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I was checking my emails this morning. Every day I check my emails, there are scams. There are scams. There are scams. There are scams. My phone will ring. I'll receive a text message. I never respond. I never answer the phone call if it's not recognized. And on the emails, you have to be very cautious. You have to be very careful and trust no one. You know, in our everyday lives, we use electronics and social media religiously. We have to have our phones. We have to have our computers. We have to be in contact with everyone, our crypto portfolios, our balances, everything. So emails, text messages, phone calls, and replies on social media are constant. But ask yourself, what is real and what is not? Scammers will rush you into doing something to prevent a so-called loss or possible disconnect. Never click on links, never download anything. The scammers are attaching viruses to, listen up people, PDF files, exe files, apps, and everything. They are sneaky. They are attaching viruses to these pieces of software. The links that you click on will send you to a fake web page that looks legit, but it's not, like a Coinbase, a Ledger, a bank, etc. And the three screenshots below look legit, but they're not. And I'm going to show these to you because every day you probably get the same thing and you're tempted to click on a download or click on a PDF. Don't do it, people. People are taking over people's computers, their bank accounts, their cryptocurrency. Here is a fake Charles Schwab email. And if you see up here, the from Postmaster at DealPack Pro, and look, they sent it to many, many people. It says tax documents available for download. Download the statement. Do not do it. Do not download anything. I do not even have a Charles Schwab account, but you know what? How many people on the list do? 884 more people got this email. How many of them have a Charles Schwab account? How many of them clicked on the statement? How many of them infected their computer? Let's go to the next one. Coinbase. Coinbase. The email came from whoever the hell this is. And it stated that Coinbase account information updates. You might have been compromised. You need to hurry up and do this. You need to verify my account. Don't do it, because what you're going to do, you're going to click verify account down here at the bottom. And it's going to bring you to a fake Coinbase page that looks legit. And what are they going to ask? Well, put in your username, put in your email, put in your password so you can gain access and see what's wrong with your account. No, do not do it. Open the app up on your phone. Coinbase app on your phone. Oh, everything's perfect. Delete the emails, people. They're all scams. And here's one, DocuSign. These are horrible because they're full of viruses. They're getting all your personal information. And this is just horrible. Rental agreement. I do not have a rental agreement. But how many people out there are used to getting emails every day from companies, from real estate, from their banks, from whatever, and they're like, oh man, I need to hurry up and do this. Well, you know what you need to do? You need to take 5 minutes or more to look at it closely and realize that it's not real. Because every day, millions of dollars are being stolen from innocent people that are just trying to take care of their families. So people are scared to death. That's why I opened up a premium custody account at iTrustCapital. They hold the majority of my XRP, my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, all of my other cryptos, and it's 100% secure. It is institutional grade custody. You could buy and sell crypto in your account 24/7. It's closed loop. That means if somebody hacks your iTrustCapital account, that crypto is going to go as cash into your bank. They cannot steal your crypto. And there's all kind of neat perks here. They keep your crypto safe. There's 0 monthly fees. There's only a 1% cryptocurrency transaction fee. Like I said, it's closed loop. and your assets are secure. iTrust never takes custody of your assets. It's institutional grade custody with Fidelity Digital Assets, Wells Fargo, Fireblocks, and Coinbase Prime. Click on the link below. Whenever you sign up and fund your account, you'll get a $100 signing bonus, and tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. Be careful out there. The scams are getting worse every day. Total market cap is up 6.2% in 24 hours. We are at $3.2 trillion. Remember that number, $3.2 trillion. Bitcoin is currently 92,000 plus. Ethereum is 3,000 plus. XRP $2.18. And we were just at what, $1.99, $2 yesterday, day before? You know, we're up 6.8% in the 24-hour period, and we're seeing green. So yesterday, I brought to everyone's attention that Vanguard is now allowing investors to invest in these different XRP ETFs, just about all of them that are available. Bitwise, Canary, Franklin, Tecurium, ProShares, Rex Osprey, all the above. Well, I started digging a little bit deeper, and it looks like on December 1st, Vanguard got this out to their clients, cryptocurrencies in Vanguard, what investors need to know. And they talk about ETFs, and they talk about how Vanguard will not offer crypto products, but they do let you participate in these other ETFs that were created by other institutions. They talk about understanding cryptocurrency. How can crypto be used? Vanguard's approach to crypto. A suggestion for investors. Be very careful. So they're getting the disclaimer out there, and they're letting the world know that you can now invest in cryptocurrency on the Vanguard platform. Here's another one, alternative investments in complex products. And they break down each one, like the ETNs, the ETFs, understanding commodity and volatility, future and link exchange traded products, understanding alternative weighted projects, talk about crypto and everything else. And I'm going to leave a link to these below. I'm not going to read them in detail, but this is what Vanguard is getting out to the masses. And you're seeing a little bit of price action in the market. What happens when the BlackRocks and all the major players with trillions of dollars under management, like Vanguard has like $11 trillion in assets under management. Wait until you see $100 trillion, $200 trillion of all these big players being funneled into a small percentage of crypto for their clients. So back in 2020, when I started my channel, I found this comparing the world's money and markets. And we were all excited because back in 2020, the total crypto market was $244 billion. It was $250 billion, and we're now over $3 trillion, people. And as I scroll down this list that you're about to see, imagine everything being tokenized in the next several years. And we're talking trillions, quadrillions. Well, here's that illustration from May the 27th, 2020. This is way on back. This is before Ripple got sued. This is before we went through all the garbage with the SEC and our governments. Well, check this out. So we come down here and we see cryptocurrency in 2020 was worth $244 billion. And then you look at U.S. budget deficit. You look at coins and banknotes, 6.6 trillion. You're looking at billionaires, gold, stock markets equivalated to $89 trillion. Money supply was 35 or 95 trillion broad money. Global debt, $253 trillion. We go to global real estate is $280 trillion. This is back in 2020. And then we start going to global wealth, and we start going to derivatives, which we're looking at quadrillions, people. I think each one of these squares, let me see, how much does each one of these squares equivalent to? $100 billion. So out of all of these squares, each square is $100 billion, people. We're talking trillions. We're talking, we're talking a massive amount of value being put on the blockchain when it is tokenized. Do you realize how massive this is going to be in the next several years? We're just at $3 trillion market cap in crypto, and it's a ton of money. $1 trillion is 1,000 billion. That's a lot of money. But think about it. when everything begins to be tokenized, when you have your own digital wallets, you have your own identification, your real estate, everything you own is digitized, is on the blockchain, is transparent, man, I mean, it's just hard to fathom how much it's going to be worth. So I was looking at the Visual Capitalist webpage, Crypto Kings, the largest cryptocurrency fortunes ever amassed. This came out August 10th of this year. And it gives you a visualization of all of those that created these blockchains, all of those that really took a chance back in the days and started amassing huge amounts of wealth. You got Satoshi Nakamoto, developer of Bitcoin, supposedly has 1.1 million Bitcoin worth $126 billion. You got CZ Binance, 72 billion. You got Jed McCaleb, Ripple, now a stellar 9 billion XRP in 2014. And what did he do? He sold all of his XRP, and that's why I don't hold XLM today. You might think I'm crazy. I do not hold XLM. I flipped it back into XRP whenever Jed started selling his XRP during this lawsuit, and the SEC, the governments didn't say anything. His taco stand is now empty. You got Sam Bankman-Fried, had 26 billion with FTX. That is no longer. Ross Ulbricht, Chris Larson, Roger Ver, Brian Armstrong, and you recognize the Winklevoss twins, Tim Draper, Michael Saylor, Vitalik Buterin. And here is the list, and it has the list by crypto, like Satoshi Bitcoin, CZ is BNB, Binance's native token. Jed McCaleb had 9 billion XRP. Chris Larson, 5.1 billion XRP. Roger Ver. And we go down here and we see, I don't know who this Matthew Mellon is, but he is an investor, XRP bull. He has 260 million XRP valued at $782 million. So accumulation, holding on long enough for it to all come to fruition. And right now, $2.17 XRP, $92,000 Bitcoin. They're projecting 250K Bitcoin here very soon. They're talking about a $10,000 Ethereum. They're talking about a possible $10 XRP. And as we go down the list, you know, there's many others. You got ADA, Cardano, you got HBAR, you got Flare, you got all kind of opportunities to, you know, take part in these blockchain ecosystems before they blow up. And the good ones are going to blow up very soon because the vanguards, you know, the BlackRocks are looking at it. They're not saying anything, but you know they are. And we're talking trillions of dollars under management. Trillions of dollars under management. And you start taking everybody's 401k and IRAs and retirement plans and all the above, and you start putting, you know, just 1% of all these trillions. How much is that going to amass to in the next year or so? So be sure to subscribe. Stay warm. My name is James Rule, and don't forget, I told you so.